To do this is probably gonna be kind of tough. I was a big fan of these matches. If you had to rank the 3 matches with FTR, how would you rank them? There was the regular one, there's a 2 out of 3 falls, and then there was the dog collar one.
Man, it really, I mean, honestly, it really kind of depends on the day of the week.
Yeah.
But I say overall, generally speaking, I'm gonna go with dog collar match number 1. That was one of the most. That was one of my favorite moments of my whole life. That was just one of the coolest moments of my entire life. It was, I've told people multiple times, but after that match, when my brother, they handed us the belts, and we, you know what I mean, acknowledge each other, look at each other. He gave me the biggest, strongest bear hug that I feel like I've ever had. And I'll never forget that, man. I'll never forget it. It ain't like we ain't never hugged each other before. He never hugged me before. I never hugged him before. But I just remember when it happened. I was like, man, that hug was, it was something about that hug. And
yeah.
So, yep. And then, you know what I mean? We all know what happened moving forward. But it was just, that match is just always going to hold a special place as far as not only wrestling matches, but just moments in my life in general. And then, man, and then that first match, that first match was just like the culmination of all the speculation. Is this even a possibility? Is there any way that this is going to happen? Is there any way that this could happen? And then it finally ends up coming full circle, and it does happen. And it's just like the most surreal, like, experience. It like when me and Jay got back to the locker room, I remember both of us was like, wow, that was wild. That felt like a dream. Like that.
Yeah.
It felt like a dream. Like it didn't even feel like it was real. It felt like it was something that was like an out of body experience. It legit felt like a dream, but it was. So I'm going to do it like that for now. I'm going to go with dog collar match number 1, match.
The regular singles tag match.
Regulars match number 2. And then hey, like I said, on a different day, that 2 out of 3 falls might have been number 1 or number 2 on the list. But man, I tell you one thing about that 2 out of 3 falls match, believe it or not, even more so than the dog collar match, I was so sore for so long after that match. And I mean, I guess it's because we went 40, 45 minutes. I mean, it makes sense. It ain't like it don't make sense. I don't know why it's surprising, but good Lord, that was one of the most physically demanding and physically painful matches of my entire career. So, yeah, but I'm going to go with match number 3, match number 1, and then match number 2.